Extra, today brought to you by Intralinks. And here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. Our guest today is Randy Rains. He's the director of the Gering City Band. We've spent most of our time here beforehand talking baseball and the old Brooklyn Dodgers. Did you realize that this man had an hour-and-a-half conversation with Duke Snyder on the phone one time?
I think he did most of the talking because I was like a little kid. I was going, I had a hard time even speaking to him. But it was really one of the best hour and a half of my life talking. He said, what a nice man.
Wow,
Yeah.
That has to be awesome. Like an hour and a half with Duke Snyder. Okay, let's get to it with the Gering City Band. You guys have a lot of special concerts coming up, including one, am I not right, this evening?
Yes, this evening. This evening is the, I guess last year was the first year the city did it, but it's a fireworks display out of Memorial Stadium.
That's right.
And last year when we did it, which the music boosters had concessions and raised money for it, and so this year they got a pretty big deal, and so we're going to make it a little bit bigger deal by having actually entertainment at it. Be like, the old-fashioned fireworks display in years ago when city bands played on those days, and we're playing from 7:30 till about 8:15, and the concessions that they're going to have are going to be for by raising money for new uniforms for the Gering High School Band.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good that you're guys going to be playing, and they've got a whole bunch of other things going on tonight along with that.
Right.
So it should be fun. But so you guys just are basically patriotic music for the most part?
Yeah, well, we have some patriotic music. We have we always like America Beautiful. We've got this piece we're doing called Sweet Land of Liberty, based on America, and a beautiful piece of music, and marches like U.S. Field Artillery, which is the Army theme song, and we have done Stars and Stripes every year almost, and we're not doing it this year, and because we have some new marches to do, and they're not really new. They were no such thing as a new Sousa march, unless somebody picks it up in some garage and finds it.
Yeah. So, well, that sounds cool, and you guys have also, am I right, in kind of incorporating some high school musicians a little bit?
Well,
this
I
summer?
started this several years ago because I've had kids in my program that I think are very strong, and in the last 6 years we've had, I think, 33 kids go ahead and get scholarships and play in college. So I encourage these kids to play during the summer, encourage them to go that next level, mix them up with the adults, and they look up to the adults, and the adults are mentors in some of the sections. Particularly in the trombone section, you got Santana sitting there. Santana is a wonderful trombone player, and my kids really think he's cool,
Yeah.
And Dusty Lano on tuba, and my kids, I've got 3 of my tuba players. We've got 5 tubas this year. And then,
pretty good.
And the new scout office director, Garey Shoemaker, is a wonderful French horn player. Well, the 2 of the French horn players in there are my students too, and it's nice to sit next to people that play well. Yeah. And it helps them, and this year we got close to 70 people. It just expands. That band room is full of people playing, and it's just awesome.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. All right, we'll take a break. We'll talk more about what they're doing this summer right after this. Because you guys got all kinds of other concerts.
Well, just 2 more.
Veterans Home, Legion Park,
we did
Fireworks.
we've already done all those.
Done all those?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is, we started the Veterans Home when it was on 13th of June.
Or something like that?
Yeah.
So you got the Five Rocks one during Oregon Trail Days, right?
And that's usually a culmination of what we've done all year.
Yeah.
And that's the big one.
Yeah.
So,
That's what I was kind of thinking.
I love playing out there.
Yeah. All right, we are back on News Extra. We're very pleased to have the director of the Gering City Band, and that's Randy Rains, and he's here. And once again, they are playing up tonight, July 3rd, here this evening at the big fireworks show over at the War Memorial Stadium, and they'll be playing from 7:30 to 8:15 tonight. That's prior to the big fireworks show with the Allred Brothers that are going to put on, and it's a big fundraiser tonight. The concessions for the high school band, and to get new uniforms for them. So make sure you go over there and eat a lot of concessions and help them out.
I told everybody at the concert last week, Legion Park, that hamburgers were $40 a piece. So buy plenty. Not really. But everybody used to laugh and say, yeah, nobody will buy hamburgers for $40 a piece.
Yeah. All right. And then you have at least a couple more concerts scheduled, right?
Yeah, we have one this Sunday. The Plymouth Congregational Church puts on their big ice cream social. And at 2 o'clock on Sunday, we're playing for that. We give a 30-40 minute program for that. And then we end our season, our 6-concert season, with a big concert on Friday night. I believe it's the 12th of July for Oregon Trail Days at Five Rocks.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's a huge deal for you guys because it's kind of the culmination of your whole season.
Right. It's kind of like our greatest hits. And then we've added some really nice new pieces this year. And our theme this year is basically we're going to do music from westerns, movies. We've got Tombstone, we've got How the West Was Won, we've got Silverado, we've got a great version of The Magnificent Seven. Not just the melody, but it's like the real overture for the movie. At the beginning of the movie, you hear that the music. It's the overture to the movie. And last year we did Cowboys, which was John Williams' score for John Wayne's movie, The Cowboys. And I might pull it out.
That'd be good.
Yeah,
I would think.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds really good. Sounds really good. So get on up there. What time's that week from this Friday?
7:30.
7:30.
Yeah, and I don't think there's anything on. I didn't see anything on the program
I don't
prior
think so.
to us, so we can kind of basically set our time. If we do 7:30 or 7:45, and then the sun starts coming down, it's not in everybody's eyes.
Yeah.
And because the way that thing is set, that sun is right in their eyes. It's hard to hear. It's 7:45, 7:30. So I think the program says 7:30. So we'll try to start at about that time.
All right. Very good. Well, congratulations. This band is doing great. You're doing a good job with them, and it must be a lot of fun over the summer. Huh?
Well, we've been in existence for about 100 years, and I think Maury Dinus has been in there ever since then. No. I hope he's listening this morning. I'm always kidding him.
All right. Well, if he's not listening, somebody will tell him. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure they will. All right. Very good. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
You betcha.